everybody to this episode of the Morel Hunter, or the Mushroom Hunter, as some of you might know, or whatever. Anyway, we're up in the hills behind Peachland, close to McDonald Lake, but not that close. But we're in the same relative area and forest. So, we're hunting for morel mushrooms. This is gonna be so awesome. I brought my knife, I brought my bag. We're gonna hunt for maybe black morels and maybe also white morels. I don't know, maybe we'll find both. So, let's go, check it out, woohoo! So this pond is probably formed by all the spring runoff and also all the insane rain we've had lately here in the Okanagan. Look, we found a morel right here. It looks like it's a yellow morel, Morels esculenta. So the morels are covered in these ridges. So it looks like this one's already broken off. Yeah, it looks nice. So inside, these morels are completely hollow. And false morels, a lot of the time, aren't hollow, or they don't look like a proper morel should. Oh, there's another one right here. Look at this! We found another small morel here, and slice through the base. Nice. So we got two morels right off the bat. Morels often come up when the spring flowers emerge. So here we have quite a few Indian paintbrushes. So that's a good sign. We're up at the right time. Oh, look, we found another one right here. A smaller white morel, it looks like. It's quite small, but it's a nice, fine specimen. So, we got 4 so far. What do we have right here? I think we have some psilocybe growing right by, or even in some cow dung. So, these
magic mushrooms!
Oh, look at this right here. We have a little cup fungus here. Notice it's a cup, it has no gills. All the spores are on the inside. We have actually a couple of them here. So, and then, whoa! Look at this! We got a gold morel. Or Morels esculenta for sure, and some more of these cups. This isn't the nicest shape, and it seems to be a bit rotted in some parts, but I can cut those bits out. So it looks like it's more golden than the other morels we found. But that's a nice find. Gold morel. I found another morel over here. It's just popping out of the ground for the first time. Wait, it's not an actual morel. This is not a morel. This is a different type of mushroom. Come over here. This is a false morel. So this is Verpa bohemica, or the wrinkled thimblecap. It is it's edible for some people, and others it's a little toxic. And as you can see, this is not the hollow part. This is a thimblecap. Morels, the cap would be connected to the stem completely down here. And this one looks like it connects more. It just connects at the top of the stem. So this is interesting. I've never found one of these before. So these are the ones that my Oma found before I got here. And I haven't seen what these look like yet. Whoa, quite a few black morels here actually. See, it's very dark. Everything's very dark. And the stem is the normal flesh color of a morel. So, also, we have our biggest morel of the day so far. She's a really nice and older Morels esculenta. And you can see because it's quite old, because the ridges aren't as rounded as the younger ones, but instead they're a little more sharp and edged. Now you've seen what full-on black morels look like, and now I'm going to go hunt for some more. Check this out! We found a black morel here, a nice large black one. black morels are hollow completely as well as other true morels. And so there's one here. Right here, down here. And this is a really nice one. A younger black morel. So I'm gonna get this. Yeah, it's a really nice one. And then over here, I found another one. Right by the log. Gotta watch my step as I sit before. And it's a large one right here. Probably the largest black morel so far. Here we go. It's a really nice large black morel. I think I found a bird over here now. Yeah. See, I told you. It's verpa. So verpa, instead of being these ridges, morels are the pits. So there we go, the second verpa of the day. Found a small foliota. See, this stump is covered. It's a tiny foliota, but see, this stump all across here is covered in the foliota mycelium, which is sort of like the roots of the mushroom. Oh, look right there. Oh, I missed that. Look at this. This is a really nice one right here. A larger stem compared to the other ones. I guess it's a different subspecies. We might have found a different subspecies of Morchella elata here. Definitely a larger stem, don't you think? Well, anyway, nice. We got another morel. Another smaller black one, but still a nice black one. So, we found a lot of morels so far, and we haven't even explored much of the forest. Oh, look, whoa, look at these tiny babies. These might be actually young black morels. I'm not gonna pick them, but look, there's two growing cesspitose. That means the bottom of the stems are connected. But look at this right here. I'm not gonna pick these because they're so young, and they'd be a waste because then they wouldn't grow. But see, we have two tiny ones right here, growing together. The base is together. That is rare. So check this out. We have some inocebi here, and they're very interesting looking. See, look at the cap. It is completely split in multiple sections. And now look at the gills. So they look completely notched at the base of the stipe or stalk. So there's two of them here. Really interesting find. Never seen some that nice before. Oh wow! Look at this. Two morels growing cesspitose, and they're full size. First full-grown cesspitose morels I've seen in my life. So this is crazy. Look at this. They're growing. Let's see if I can pull them up without getting harmed. Yeah, there they come. There they come. Yeah, see, they're actually growing where the bases are connected.
Cesspitose morels!
This is insane. This is awesome. It's so rare that they grow like this. Morels usually don't grow like this, and I'm gonna see if I can cut off the dirt without. Oh, they're not cesspitose anymore. I tried my best and did not succeed. But anyway, two morels growing cesspitose. Amazing. The cameraman's really enjoying this. Can you find the morel? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, if you could, tell us in the comments that you found it before the timer ran out. So here it is, right here, a black morel growing in the moss. See, as I pull out the moss, it's revealed, but it's a smaller one, and it's quite deformed by the heavy moss it was growing under. Oh, look right here! We've got a beautiful white morel. Look at this right here. And, oh, look, another one right over here. A smaller one, but still a nice one right here. And then, oh, whoa, look, another one right over here. We found 3 nice-sized white morels, Morchella americana, growing in this tiny little area. There's probably going to be more, too. I'm going to keep my eyes open. Let's see if I can find any more. Don't turn off the camera. That just shows, if you look hard enough and believe that you can find them, you can find them. This is huge! Wow! This is a really old one, so it's too old to pick. But this one, huge! Unbelievable! And right by the camp. This is huge. This house, we have a beautiful conch right here. Look at those bands, red to orange to white / yellow. Very nice conch. And of course, the common tradable conch is as hard as wood. So, interesting. Look at this. Boom, look at how big this one is. This is a really nice black morel here. Oh, and look, there's another one over there. I'm gonna pick this one. This is the nicest one of the day, I think. The nicest black morel of the day, the nicest morel in general of the day. Whoa! There's ones everywhere in here. There's one here. There's one there, 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 there. This is the stuff of dreams. I've been dreaming about this all fall and all winter. And at last, we found the motherlode of Morels. Yes! Haha! So, 13, that's what I found so far. There's probably more, actually. Wake me up before you hunt morels. Great! Yes! We have officially picked, I think, the last morel of the day. So, this was a great day for hunting morels. Insane numbers. We probably with the bunch over there, we probably have more than 50 now. This is crazy. This is amazing. We have 34 Morchella esculenta / Americana. Most of them are being Americana with the occasional esculenta. And some of these we found off camera right in Rose Valley, just by my house. Crazy. We found 14 of them or 15 of them. Insane. And then over here we have 40 black morels. So our total for morel mushrooms over the weekend actually of our mushroom hunt. So we're gonna be frying them up tonight, and this is gonna be how to cook morel mushrooms. But our total is 74 morel mushrooms. 74 morels. 74. We got 74 morel mushrooms in 2 days. So, the way you prepare morels is first you slice them in half, and then you put them in salt water to get all the little hoppy bug things out. And that also helps with the dirt and all the grime and bad stuff that's on them. Now, we have a lot of these. There's all the white morels and esculenta and Americana. So over here we have some butter in the pan, which we're soon going to turn on so that we can throw these morels. The morels here, we're going to throw in flour with some salt and seasonings. And then after that, we're putting them straight into the pan right over here of melted butter and a tiny bit of olive oil. So then after a few minutes, we'll flip them, and then we'll take them out and we'll eat them. Here's Markus, the cameraman. He's having his first morel mushroom ever. So here we go. Mmm, so good.
Oh, tastes like pepper and butter.
So here I go. Wow. That is good. A new favorite mushroom right here. Favorite tasting mushroom right here.
It is good.
Magic mushrooms, mushrooms. Magic mushrooms. Magic mushrooms, mushrooms. Magic mushrooms.